So to start off with, this is our office. It's chaotic right now, but kind of the heart of the system is based on the AutoGrow software system, which controls both the hydroponic elements and the environmental components of our entire facility. We can access this remotely and control it while we're not here, which is awesome. So let's go into the main grow area. So this is our seedling propagation area. To propagate the seeds, we have them in a designated system which elevates the heat and humidity to accelerate the propagation time. From there, they move into our seedling rack, which is a separate hydroponic system than the main growing facility. So crop dependent, seedlings typically stay here between 2.5 to 3.5 weeks, thereabouts. Let's go back to the next stage of the process. So this is our transplanting bench where we take the seedlings from the seedling station, transplant them into the ZipFarm towers, and then move them into our main area. So this is our main reservoir, nutrient reservoir. Everything's controlled by the IntelliDose through AutoGrow. So we can, based on the crops that we're producing, we can set the parameters for the nutrient level and the pH of the solution. If anything is out of specification, it will automatically dose from here to meet that equilibrium or meet the presets that we want. So at Localize we're primarily focused on packaged herbs. So we have a variety of herbs. So we have thyme, basil, baby dill here. We have rosemary coming up pretty well. Sage, mint coming in. A bunch of chives that are coming in really nice. So we specifically time our seedlings and our transplantings based on what our harvest schedule is. So we continually have a rotation of crops throughout the system. So we have new transplants of basil right here that we just transplanted this morning. Typically for these in the system, for basil specifically, we'll be able to get our first harvest in approximately 3.5 weeks out of this. And then thereafter, about every 2 to 2.5 weeks, we can have pruning harvests out of the same plant without having to retransplant. Yeah, so once basil reaches maturity, such as this here, we'll pull this rack out over towards our harvesting area, packaging area, and depending on the age of the basil, we'll prune approximately half the plant-ish, thereabouts. It's kind of depends on each individual plant. All right, so once the basil or any of our crops are fully mature, we'll roll each individual cart over to our dedicated harvesting area, which is here. From here, it's harvested off the towers and goes directly into our clean room, or our pack house, if you will. And that's where all of the packaging and labeling and preparation for delivery takes place. Yeah, so once we have everything harvested, we weigh it all out, selectively prune the plants for aesthetic purposes within each package, and then we box it all up, and we have our board that kind of tells all of us what's going on for the day. All right, so here's an example of some of the herbs that we package and sell. These are all ready to head out for deliveries. We try to do same-day deliveries, so we do all of our harvesting in the morning and have the product on the shelf within several hours. So this was just a really basic rundown of Localize operation. Hope you enjoyed it and it was informational, and thank you for watching.